because all you guys do is look down upon us. That's all you guys do. Y'all think that we're less than. Y'all don't care about anything about us. Every time that we have a problem, y'all just think that we're just doing this on purpose. Like the stupid ice cream machine. The stupid ice cream machine is always broken. You guys just don't want to do it. I just hate that myth. That's just such a myth. It's a myth, bro. Y'all might have an office job or be in construction and, you know, very respectable jobs, which is cool. As a fast food worker or even just working in the food industry, we complain about one thing and everyone's like, oh, well, just quit then. If you don't like it, just quit. I don't really like that, because it's like every job has their pros and cons, and everybody complains about certain things on different aspects of the job. But as soon as a fast food worker complains about something, it's like, man, these guys just don't really care, man. They just lazy. They didn't really like it. They could just quit. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. It's just, it doesn't. So I commented down, every time a fast food worker complains about one thing, it's quit or find a different job. You signed up for it. But if it's for any other job, it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, like, you guys love doing the double standard. And then this guy comes in the comment section saying, go get another job. It's part of the job. If you don't like it, why are you working there? And then he also said, I say it for any job. Lots of assuming here. The only solution is to quit the job if you don't like the job. So why are you complaining about it? The reason maybe other people don't say this for other jobs is because you're a fast food worker. Temporary, crappy replacement, and a worthless complaint. Like, this guy, this is right here. This right here is low-key the worst comment I've seen it. Hey guys, so I want to talk about something. So I posted a YouTube short about me closing, and I had this big order, about 2 minutes to close. I had this big order. I was like, man, I'm done with this place, man. These customers crazy, man. And so I posted on a YouTube short, and not really expecting much of it. I didn't really think it was gonna gain some traction as it did, and I have a lot of comments here. And let me tell you, this comment section pissed me off. So we're gonna go by one in this video, and I'm gonna just like debunk all these nasty narratives here. You sign up for the job. Stop complaining and do your job. Then I got, it's your job. Don't like it? Go get a different one. You sign up for the job. That clock don't read quitting time. I'll get on before I call your mama. Alright, bro. That guy had to be trolling, bro. Get this one thing clear. A lot of times, the papers that you're signing is really about, but it's proper procedures. You're signing up for, you know, yearly inspection, stuff like that. You're not signing up for every single hardships that comes along the way. You're not. You don't even know what are the pros and cons, what the actual pros and cons are, until you actually work a shift at a job. So just because you put in a job application in and you get hired does not mean you sign up for every single aspect of it. You don't sign up for every single aspect of it. That narrative is just like so dumb to me, and I think it's just very disingenuous and really just plain stupid. Then I have this comment. People gotta feed their family, probably work late. I can't even read this correctly. People gotta feed their family, probably work late per person. So a person replied to that comment saying, what family is eating 13 sandwiches from McDonald's? And then Catwoman replied, Smines. And then you've never seen a Mexican family, which is incredibly like, I just think that's racist right there. And this could be just a bot right here, and that's a bot that's trying to rage bait. It's probably just a bot, but still, that's like incredibly like racist, bro. Like, what are we doing here? That's incredibly racist. And I also replied down there too, I don't just assume that the average a Mexican family is like that. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about? So then I have this one comment. Many fast food restaurants are closing for people in 22, but they still work for delivery. Now, at first, I didn't understand what this comment was, because I had to reread it again. It said like many fast food restaurants are closing for people in 22. I was reading it as many fast food restaurants are closing for people in 2022, or he's probably reading the military time that we use. Many fast food restaurants are closing for people maybe at 11, but it says in 2022, so I'm still not sure if I'm interpreting that completely right or not. And then it said, but they still work for delivery. I'm assuming that the fast food restaurant, I think he's talking about maybe the dining room not being open, or maybe the drive-thru not being open, or something like that. But the drive-thru is open like every hour that we serve. So it's only, each aspect of each and every job, people complain about this and that. But every time it comes to the fast food work, because all you guys do is look down upon us. That's all you guys do. Y'all think that we're less than. Y'all don't care about anything about us. Every time that we have a problem, y'all just think that we're just doing this on purpose. Like the stupid ice cream machine. The stupid ice cream machine is always broken. You guys just don't want to do it. I just hate that myth. That's just such a myth. It's a myth, bro. Yeah, a lot of times, like, a lot of people can't just quit their jobs and then find another one. A lot of times people, what really supposed to happen is that you work that job, you're searching for another job that's better for you as you're working, because you just quitting, it puts you in a rough place. That means you have to accelerate the process very, very fast to finding a different job. But as you're working, trying to find a different job, you have a source of income while you're looking for a better source. That's what you guys just don't understand. And that's just, and then you're saying like it's a worthless complaint. It's crazy, right? Like it's literally about 2 minutes to close. It's 2 minutes to close. It's 2 minutes to close. You have a $90 order at 2 minutes to close. That's just crazy. That's insane. And they keep saying, well, you signed up for the job. It's a part of the job. It's a part of the job. See, here's the thing. Once you put in an application, I'm going to say it later in the video, but once you put in an application, right? You sign that paper and they hire you. You don't know. You don't know what you're really signing up for. You don't know what's going to come. You don't know. You don't know. Stop acting like you expect, oh yeah, this is going to happen. No, you don't know what is going to happen. You don't. You don't, right? You don't, right? It's just me. Y'all just are a lot of assumptions here. Like, if I was assuming a construction job, I think all they're doing is just laying bricks. That's all they're doing. They're just building Lego sets. That's all they're doing in real life. That's all they're doing. They're just building Lego sets. But I'd be very disingenuous and very, very wrong about that, right? But when it comes to fast food, y'all just think everything is just a click of a button. Like, what are we talking about? It's like way more than that, right? And then like signing up for this job is just like you don't sign up for every single aspect of the workplace. You don't sign up for every single aspect of everything there. You don't know what's going to happen until you actually work a shift. Until you actually work your shift, you don't know, because there's a lot of stereotypical things that comes to McDonald's workers or working at McDonald's. But when you actually work there, you'll get a whole different view. You get a whole different view of what everyone assumes happened. It's just some craziness, bro. Dude. Dining room is open before 7 and after 10. Dining room is closed. So. Maybe I may probably not interpreting this right, but I'm not sure. But even if they're just doing delivery, when it's like 2 to 3 minutes before close, with basically a $90 order, that order was $90, and you're preparing to close, that's just craziness. Like a $90 order, 13 sandwiches, 2 minutes before close, that's just insane. And then I have another comment saying, people be getting off of work on second shift and hungry. If you don't like it, quit. So if you don't know what second shift is, basically like the evening / night shift, really. And that's like second shift, I say between like maybe like 3 to 11, maybe. And I think third shift, if that place is doing 24 hours like a gas station, I think the third shift is like from like, you could say like 11 to like 6 a.m. That's third shift. So second shift is like from like 2, maybe 3 to 11. I mean, at least the way I interpret second shift. And this comment right here really summed it up for me when I was reading that comment right there. And all the comments that said, if you don't like it, quit, right? And this comment said, never understood how someone think that they know so much about a job and really don't know what they're talking about. I'm replying to every ignorant comment under this post because I don't care. You people are selfish and disgusting. There are plenty of people that complain about their jobs, rather it's from being overworked, underpaid. But for some reason, when a fast food worker complains about anything from their jobs, y'all give them hell. Disgusting. I can't stand people like you. And what this person's saying is really true. Like, y'all might have an office job or be in construction and, very respectable jobs, which is cool. But as a fast food worker or even just working in the food industry, we complain about one thing and everyone's like, oh, well, just quit then. If you don't like it, just quit. Or if you don't like it, go find a different job that you probably like better, but it's going to be hard to even find a better job than this. If you can't handle this, how are you going to put that in? I don't really like that, because it's like every job has their pros and cons, and everybody complains about certain things on different aspects of the job. But as soon as a fast food worker complains about something, it's like, man, these guys just don't really care, man. They don't care. Or if they just lazy, they don't really like it, they could just quit. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. It's just it doesn't. It doesn't. It really doesn't, bro. Let's say I quit this job at McDonald's. Let's say I quit this job at McDonald's. Is there any other job that's going to pay me the same rate, or is they going to pay me more? Because I'm not going to go to a whole different job if they're paying me less and than what I'm paying right here. So, and that's one thing. And then it has to be flexible with your schedule, which, one person comment that's going to be tough. So, again, proving my point. And how far is the job? Do I even have transportation to get there? It's a lot more things that come to it than just quitting and just going on to a different job. It's so much more to it. It's so much more. And at the end of the day, I know these are probably just people who just want to get a reaction on me, which they did. But I just really had to say this, because it's just a bunch of craziness, bunch of nonsense people are just spilling about fast food workers. Is very stereotypical. That are being named about fast food workers. So I just had to say it. I probably will make it part 2, because as this time of recording, I've gotten way more comments, about like 10 more comments. So I'm not looking into that though. But again, I appreciate you guys. And I don't appreciate the guys who were in that comment section. But peace.